The Continental PremiumContact 7 versus the Bridgestone Potenza Sport Evo, a battle between a proven UHP all-rounder and a brand new 2026 UUHP challenger. The PremiumContact 7 is built around balance, strong wet safety, efficiency, and everyday usability. The Potenza Sport Evo takes a more aggressive approach, higher grip limits, and sharper dynamics. So the question is simple. Does balance engineering still compete against a newer, more performance-focused tire? Let's find out. Throughout this comparison, the performance metrics are expressed in percentages, with the Continental PremiumContact 7 set as the reference point at 100%. The data source comes from AutoBuild's 2026 summer tire test. When it comes to wet braking, the PremiumContact 7 leads. It stops 1.4 meters shorter, translating to a 3% advantage. In aquaplaning, it holds a slight edge of 0.4 km per hour, though this rounds down to 0%, showing both tires behave almost identically in standing water. In wet handling, the Potenza Sport Evo is just 0.1 km per hour faster, again rounding down to 0%. In subjective wet handling, both score identically 8 versus 8 points, confirming equal driver confidence. Overall, aside from small braking advantage from Continental, the wet performance is essentially matched, with both tires delivering very high confidence. In dry braking, the PremiumContact 7 again holds a slight edge. It stops 0.2 meters shorter, equal to a 1% advantage. In dry handling, the Potenza Sport Evo is marginally faster by 0.3 km per hour, which round down to 0%. Subjective dry handling is also identical at 6.7 points for both sides, confirming both tires operate at a very similar limit. Overall, dry performance is extremely close, with no meaningful real-world differences. Mileage is where a clear gap appears. The PremiumContact 7 lasts 4,490 km longer, delivering an 8% advantage in mileage. In abrasion, it loses 231 grams less rubber, equivalent to a 15% advantage. So in terms of durability, the Continental shows a clear and measurable lead. In comfort, the Potenza Sport Evo takes the lead. It scores 0.7 points higher, translating to a 3.5% advantage, indicating a more compliant ride. However, in noise, the PremiumContact 7 is 1.1 decibel quieter, giving it a 1% advantage. So the trade-off is clear: better ride comfort for Bridgestone, better refinement from Continental. In rolling resistance, the PremiumContact 7 performs significantly better. It requires 0.91 Newton per kilonewton less energy, delivering a 10% advantage. This directly translates to better fuel efficiency or EV range in real-world driving. When it comes to pricing, in the 245/45R19 tested size, the Bridgestone Potenza Sport Evo is approximately 4% more expensive than the Continental PremiumContact 7. In summary, the Continental PremiumContact 7 stands out with better wet braking, longer mileage, lower rolling resistance, quieter refinement, and a lower price, showing how strong its overall balance is. On the other hand, the Bridgestone Potenza Sport Evo delivers better ride comfort, slightly more dynamic character, but its advantage remains subtle. What really stands out is how PremiumContact 7's balance engineering brings near UUHP performance despite being at the lower segment, proving that segment positioning doesn't always dictate real-world capability.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.